How do and welcome to my wonderful world of color. It's been a while. For those of you who this is your first video you've seen, my name is Anna. I just love color. I do love makeup. I'm not exactly sure what this channel is, but today we're going to be looking at the $2 Tuesday from May for Copacetic Cosmetics. They come in little sleeves per usual, and these are all magnetic. Anyways, these were the colors from the May $2 Tuesdays. They do first Tuesday of every month, 5 different shades for $2 each so that you can try the products and see what you think of them. I've liked most of them. There have been a couple collections that I wasn't so fond of the formula. Could be a personal preference. Anyways, I'm excited to try these out. They look very springy, very kind of pastel. Anyways, these are all shimmers, so I'll probably bring in some mattes to do a look today. But yeah, let's get started with swatching. I think this theme was sort of mermaidy, sort of under the sea themed. All right, let's just start with, this one's called Sun Glitter. And it looks sort of like a, I don't know, there's a bit of coral to it. It's kind of an orange peach shade, and it is shimmery. Let's see how it feels. Kind of foiled. I haven't done a video in a very long time, forgetting how to swatch. All right, so there's that. All right, and the next one is Mermaid Water. Looks a bit like just a pale blue with a tint of almost an aqua to it. I don't think any of these have like a color flip. Certainly very shiny. This one's just slightly messier than the last one. And these are in literally no particular order. Okay. So far, I'm not like wowed by these. They're pretty, but they don't feel like anything super spectacular. This one is called Fantastic, and it has a lot more green to it than the last one. Kind of a, I don't know, like seafoam aquamarine type color. Ooh, see, that one has a little bit more pizzazz. All right. Ooh, I like that one a lot. I think that might be my favorite so far. All right, and then this one is called Wishing Starfish. A super cute name. And it's like a pretty pure yellow, I think. It's like almost got, oh, a tint of gold to it. It's pretty. I like that yellow and greenish color together. That's kind of fun. All right, and the 5th one here is Kelp Salad. I think I'm gonna love this. This is like a super, kind of a limey green. Like a greenish yellow. I like these kind of shades. I never used to. I'm not sure why, but it's appealing to me a lot. All right, so there is that one. I like that shade. Again, it's not, well, there's like a little hint of almost a silvery blue in that in certain lights. So those are the shades, and I'll say them again. This one is Sun Glitter. Next one is Mermaid Water. Next one is Fantastic. Wishing Starfish. And Kelp Salad. So I love the theme. And let's do a look with this. All right, I do have my eyes primed with the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. Get a little better view of my eye. This is not so much a tutorial as just sort of playing around. But if it can be inspiration, I like that. All right, first I have, you know what, I'm gonna use this palette today. I really like this palette, this Ace Beauté Palettopoly. It was a game. I do have a video on that. But very colorful, and I think this might work for our purposes today. I also brought out my Blend Bunny Blends palette. It was the first palette, and I might use something out of here, not quite sure. And then I also brought out my Sugar High palette from Menagerie. I love this brand. I love everything about it. And here are some mattes that I thought might work really well. Actually, that orange might be perfect for what I want to do. I didn't have a plan, per usual. I just wanted to film. It's been so long. Okay, actually, yeah, I'm gonna start with this blue and just put that in my crease. Leg Warmers, that's a great shade name. I'm gonna do that on like the second 2/3 here and kind of make it go out a little bit straight, not so curved, mostly because of my eye shape. Woo, that is pigmented. All right. All right, and then going into the blends palette, I'm gonna use this really bright, like cobalt blue. It's called Chance. And just put that right in the corner. I'm just trying to deepen that up a little. Yeah, I like that. This blends palette, by the way, is amazing. If you like colorful mattes, this is your palette. It's really well formulated and well thought out. All right, the next thing I'm gonna do is put this Wishing Starfish shade on my inner corner. I wonder if a different brush would work better. That's not giving me what I want. I guess I could use like a glitter glue or something, but I just don't want to. That's actually really pretty. It's not giving me like a yellow. Like it's not giving a base color. It's more of just like a shine, but I think it is really lovely, really lovely. All right, and then I'm going to use this shade Kelp Salad kind of right here, and just with my pinky. I usually find these kind of shadows go on best with a finger. I'm gonna go back into the blends palette and use this shade right here. Ooh, actually, no. I'm gonna go into this shade next to it. This Inside Joke. Take that sort of here to just blend some of that together and give me some color. Yeah, that illuminated that nicely. And going next to it with Bubble Bath, I'm just going to sort of mix that into the blue underneath it. Okay, so I'm gonna take more of this, and I'm just gonna, and this was the Wishing Starfish shade. I'm going to just try to amp up that inner corner as much as possible. And then I'm also, what is that? What did I do? Well, the wig covers it, so I'm actually not gonna care right this second. But what I wanted to do was put some of that Wishing Star shade right on my brow bone right here, just to give it some shine. Like I said, it's not giving me a lot of color, it's more just giving me some shimmer, so that's what we're doing. All right, and then I'm going to take this Fantastic and sort of just put it on my lid, joining the blue with the lighter green. Yeah, lovely. Oof, I'm loving how this is turning out. I'm going to take Sun Glitter, and I'm gonna just put that on my lower lash line. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. We'll just kind of see. I think it's gonna be subtle. I don't feel like these are like super wham blam. Yeah, it's pretty subtle. It doesn't give a lot. But it's pretty. I think what I'll do is just kind of clean some stuff up here. Well, here, I can do that on camera. I'm basically just going to take that brush that had the blue on it and go back into the blends with that deeper blue and just make sure that that is sort of covering that whole section here. There we go. And on the other side. All right, that's actually kind of digging it. I'm gonna take a somewhat fluffy brush and sort of blend out this side and this one. Oops, a little bit. Okay. Great. I'm gonna finish up my makeup. And then I'll show you the final look. Okay, this is the final look. I really like the way it turned out. I don't know how much it had to do with the eyeshadows. They were an inspiration for a certain type of look, which I really do like. I think they're nothing super, super special, but I do think they're pretty. So, yeah, I mean, for $2, I say the $2 Tuesday deals are almost always worth it. It's like you get 5 shades, including shipping. I think it's 16 something. And I always get the route protection because if something happens, then it's not, basically I don't ever expect, especially small businesses, to replace something if the mail service loses it or breaks it or whatever. I don't want a small business to have to pay for that. So I always buy the protection, like the insurance protection. Just like a word of advice, if you are ever buying from a small business, a small cosmetics company, it's really, really helpful to them if you get that, 98 cents or depending on the amount of money worth of insurance, because then it'll just be replaced to you without incurring an extra cost to that small business. So anyways, Copacetic Cosmetics, I think they're great. I really have enjoyed trying a bunch of eyeshadows from them. So anyways, that's my video for today. I hope you're all doing well and happy summer. It's really starting to, all the flowers are like in full bloom and it's beautiful here. So anyways, I hope that you are doing well wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way if we keep on the sunny side of life.